Shalom to all my friends that came and joined us to our weekly lecture, bibeli with 929 Project. And today we are going to meet Ezekiel 18, a beautiful chapter. I think that in many ways, really authentic from one end and relevant from another way. So let's say hello to Clancy. How are you, dear friend? Just a moment. Let's try now.
I think on my computer I was still muted. So
Shalom, how are you?
I'm pretty good. This being alone all the time is wears on you. I live by myself with two cats, and they don't talk a lot, although they do talk some. But I've tried to stay in a lot, but just find more to keep myself busy, and then I've wound up not getting things done because I'm doing things I don't need to be doing. I don't know, but it's not bad. I'm thankful that I'm not sick and don't know anybody who is.
Thank you very much, Clancy.
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you very much. We are all okay, expecting for a little bit less restrictions and more can go out a little bit, for sport or to walk. But I think that what makes me happy, one of the things that makes me happy that we have this tradition of meeting every week, and I think this is something that helps us in this really difficult time that we have now. And I'm really thank you that you've joined us, and you're more than welcome to bless us. Go ahead.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you. Okay. Ki mala haaretz de et Adonai kamayim la yam mikase.
Amen, amen, dear friend. And let's start the beautiful chapter of Ezekiel 18. Go ahead.
Okay. Vayhi devar Adonai Eli li mor. Ma lakim atem mishlim et hamashal hatze al admat Yisrael lemor avot yoke lu voser veshene habanim tik hey na.
Yafe מאוד, excellent. Many, many thanks, Clancy, for your reading. And let's see what we have here. First of all, there is a sentence that is used in Israel that the father eats the sour grapes and the children's teeth are actually hurt or set on edge, which is not literally, practically, is that if a father has done something wrong, this is the sour grapes, the one that is hurt is his son. This is something that takes us, for example, to the 10 Commandments, that we can see this approach, that God remembers the pain, the sins of the family for few generations. Or for examples that we've seen in the book of Kings, like Solomon was not hurt in his time because of David's behavior, and his son Rehoboam was hurt because of his behavior, Solomon's behavior. Another triple is maybe the triple that is used in this chapter without names is Hezekiah, Menashe, and Josiah. the father, the son, and the grandson in this case, and that the father and the grandson are righteous and the son is evil or wicked. In many ways, what we can see here is trying to create a change in the perception of how we handle, how we are doing things in this world. One of the things is changing this equation of avot yuchlu voser v'shina banim tikena, and here we can see it in these verses. Thank you very much, Clancy, and Doug, you're more than welcome to read to us.
Thank you, Ellie. I'm unmuted. Good. Chai ani neum Adonai Elohim im yihya b'chem od meshol hamashal hazeh v'Yisrael. Hen kol hanfashot li hina nefesh ha'av uch lefesh haben li hina hanefesh hachote et he tamut.
And God creates a new equation here, a nefesh hachotet tamut, which is actually, according to your actions, you are going to be judged. And if you commit sin, it won't affect your next generations as it was until now. It will affect only you and yourself. That means personal responsibility. So this sentence of avot achlu boser v'shinei banim tikena won't be exist anymore as a sentence that God will follow it. In God's word, in the names, Ezekiel is swearing the name of God that this is how it's going to be. And you know, once you create a new law or change something, there always have to be examples. And this chapter is with many examples of this family. And we are starting with the father. Let's see what the father is doing in his life. Let's ask Victor to start to read about the father.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
This is my favorite chapter in Ezekiel. I really like this chapter.
Me too.
And then also, so did you say like before, like if someone does wrong, it affects many generations after, but like now it just affects one person?
Only the one that is doing the action.
Because I remember somewhere in the Torah, didn't it say like many generations after that or something like that?
Yeah, I've just mentioned that in the Ten Commandments you can see it, that God will remember the sin for next generations, and how it's said different. And this creates for the commentaries many interesting difficulties, because how actually God is changing what He said, and then there are options that this is a time that that God also understood that there must be a change here in order the people will create change, and this is not the only change in this chapter, and still there is something that affects your family, but from the actions point of view, God saying, okay, it's only for you, it relates on you. This is, I think, one of the things that is amazing is that what we can see here is that there is development in the terms of God with the behavior of the people. It's not something which is static. And let's see what is written here about the righteous one.
Kevaish ki yihye zadik va'asa mishpat utzedakah. Oops. The little window is blocking my head. It goes, El ha-harim lo akal ba'anai lo nasa el gilule bait Israel ba'et ashet rehu lo tameh ba'al asha nadai lo. Oh,
Loikav.
Yaakov.
Yafé, excellent. So when you try to describe the righteous person, first of all, you have the mishpat u'tzedakah, that are two words that are really important to describe it. And then you speak about what he's not doing, which is actually, he's not doing sins. He's not walking to the mountains in order to sacrifice for other gods or to look in his eyes. He's not defiling the neighbor's wife, as written in the Ten Commandments, lo tachmod, you shall not covet. It's even in more strong word as letameh, to defile. And of course, you won't come near to mensus woman. So it started with actions that you're not doing in order to commit sin. Thank you, Victor. And let's continue to see what else he's not doing. Jackie, can you please read to us, bevakasha? Let's see.
Ellie, can you let me read the next one? I'm almost to my house.
No problem.
Or I'll read the next one.
Beseder gamor. Thank you. And let's ask Della. Della, how are you? Hi, Della.
Been a hard day, but I'm well, and I'm very glad to be here.
Yofi, dear friend. And how was your week? Everything is okay?
Yes, the week was good. I think everyone is getting tired of having to stay in, but it's been necessary, and so it's good. It's what we should do.
Step by step.
Yes, yes, and we don't want any more people to get it than already have it.
Nachon. Nachon, and thank you very, very much. And you're more than welcome to read to us, bevakasha.
תודה. ואיש לא יונה קבלתו קוב ישיב גזלה לא יגזול לחמו לרעב ייתן בעירו יכסה בגד בנשק לא ייתן ותר בית לא ייקח מעוול ישיב ידו משפט אמת יעשה בית איש לאיש בהו כוח יהלך ומשפטה שמר לעשות אמת צדיק הוא כוב יהיה נאום עודנה אדוני.
יפה. You have Adonai, and if you have Adonai and then Lord's name, you're reading it as Adonai Elohim. יפה מאוד. And we have more actions of no, לא יונה, לא יגזול, לא ייתן, לא ייקח, but we have actions of yes, commandments. חבולתו חוב ישיב, לחמו לרעב ייתן, וערום יכסה ואגד, מעוול ישיב ידו, משפט אמת יעשה בין איש לאיש. So this righteous man is not doing things and doing a lot of commandments, and for that reason he's called righteous. He's called tzadiku. For that reason, the conclusion is, he shall surely live. Chayo yichyeh, says the Lord. So the first in the family is a father that is not doing things, and yes, he's doing commandments, and for that reason, this, since it's a personal responsibility now, is going to be just, he's going to be righteous, and he will surely live. Let's see what happens to the next generation. And say hello to.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Of course.
The last two words, you said that was Adonai Elohim?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was wondering when I was reading this week why it was Adonai Adonai. Okay.
Yeah, well, once you have Adonai and then the Lord's name, you read it Adonai Elohim. Even the text is with the nikud of in and im, so it's Elohim.
Elohim. Okay, thank you very much. I didn't know that, and I was wondering about that.
It's okay. Thank you very much, Dela. Toda rabba. And let's see the next generation. Rod, you're more than welcome to start and read. How are you, dear friend?
I'm not bad for an old bloke. It's cooled off here. It's 20 degrees centigrade. I haven't worked out Fahrenheit yet, but it's a lot cooler than normal. But it's quite refreshing.
Yofi.
Hopefully you had a good week as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. With the help of God, everything is okay.
Weholid ben Paritz Shofech Dam Ve'asa at Me'aharet Me'ele Wehu et Kol Ale Ele Lo Asa Ki Gam El Haharim Achal Ve'et Ashet Re'ehu Timeh.
יפה מאוד. So we can see now that there are actions that he is not done. He's called the robber, the shedder of blood. So we know that the son is not acting like his father. And if until now he was protected because of the actions of his father, his good actions of his father, now he's not going to be protected because it's personal responsibility, what we are seeing here from this chapter and on. And it's really important to pay attention to this. So unlike the father that didn't go to the mountains, he went to the mountains in order to eat the sacrifice of other gods. He defiled his neighbor's wife. And for that reason, he's going to be punished. Let's continue now. And I hope that, Jackie, are you with us? Almost. Okay, so meanwhile, let's say hello. Here she comes. Jackie?
Shalom, Willie.
Hi. Really
Hi.
happy that you came back and join us, and you're more welcome to read to us, bevakasha.
Yes, I was driving earlier, so I'm sorry, but I
It's
listened
okay.
to just the first part.
No problem. We are really happy that you're here.
Yes. Okay. Anai ve Evion, Hona Gedelot, Gazal, Havol lo ישיב ואל הגילולים נעשה עניב תועבה עשה. בגשך נתן ותרבית לקח וחי לא יהיה את כל התועבות האלה עשה מות יומת דמייב בו יהיה.
Excellent. So this son has done nothing but abomination. And we can see that all the good actions that his father has done, he didn't do, and all what his father has done, he didn't do. So the commandments that his father has done became now sins. And the sins that his father didn't do, he did. For that reason, the conclusion is that this son should be put to death because of his actions. This is the responsibility that he has. And now we come and see another generation, the third one, and this is of course the grandson. And let's Sharon, are you with us, dear friend?
Yes, I'm right here.
Yofi, Yofi, dear friend. So you're more than welcome to read to us, בבקשה.
תודה. והנה הוליד בן ביער את כל הטות אבי אשר ויראה אלו יעשה כהן. על ההרים לא אכל בעיניו לא נשא אל גילולי בישראל את אשת ויהוד לא טימא.
Beautiful. תודה רבה רבה, שרון. כל הכבוד. And what we can see here is that the son, or the grandson actually, we are with the generation, three generations here. The grandson looked at his father and he saw what he's done and he decided not to do. Decided not to be wicked, not to be evil. And he acted actually as his grandfather. And one more time, he didn't go to the mountains in order to eat the sacrifice of other gods. He didn't defile the neighbor's wife. He didn't lift up his eyes to the idols. So this is a son that decided not to copy the bad or the evil or the wicked behavior of his father. So until now, if your father has done something wrong, you would be punished because of the approach that Avot achlu boser, the sour grapes that your father ate caused your teeth to be set up on edge, and now it's not going to be anymore. What we are going to see is this as written, and let's say hello to Claire. I think I've seen her. Hi, Claire.
Hi, shalom, everybody. Can you hear me?
How are you? Yeah, of course.
Oh,
How are you feeling?
good. Good. Tired after a nice day of work, but I'm always glad to be here. So, anyway, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read. Vaish lo hona havol lo haval. Excuse me, haval ugzela lo gazal lechmo לרעב נתן בעירום כיסה בגד מעני השיב ידו נשך ותרבית לא לקח משפטי עשה בחוקותי הלך הוא לא ימות עוון אביו חי יהיה.
יפה, חיו יחיה. So this grandson won't be put to death because of the action of his father. He won't. If until now this is something that happened, God has said, no, I'm not going to do it anymore. Something must be changed here with the perception, because people think that maybe their life it relates to the actions of their father or the actions of their grandfather. God said, no, I need to change it. This is something which is really amazing, because it takes us also to the world of God, that it's like a reorganization here in the world, and also giving every person his the ability to change, as we're about to see. And let us see now the beautiful words of God here, and say hello back to Victor. How are you, dear friend?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Okay,
Well,
let's see this passage.
okay, wow, this is a lot. Okay, this is my favorite chapter in Ezekiel. Okay, let me read it. Aviv ki ashak oshek gatzar gatzer ach basher lo tov asa batok anai vahine met ba'ono va'amartem madua lo nasa haben ba'aon ha'av והבן משפט הצדקה עשה את כל חוקותיו שמר יעשה אותיו כל יהיה. הנפש החוטאת תמות בן לא יעשה בעון האב ואב לא יעשה בעון הבן צדקת הצדיק עליו תחיה ורשעת הרשע עליו תחיה.
Beautiful. And if people would ask why the son is not going to be punished because of the actions of his father, or in other words, why there is a change now? Why until now this was the approach and now it's changed? And God is saying in 5 different ways that responsibility is personal. He said, "Anefesh hachotet itamut." Only the one that sins, she is going to be put to death. The son is not going to carry the iniquity of his father, and the father is not going to carry or bury the iniquity of the son. The righteousness of the righteous shall be upon him, and the wickedness of the wicked shall be upon him. In 5 different ways, God is saying, everyone responsible for their actions. This is the first change here, that until now, people didn't understand maybe that this is how they need to live their life. Yes, Victor, bevakasha.
So it's like that from this point on in Ezekiel. From this point on in time, it's supposed to be just one person's responsibility and not generations' responsibility. This point on.
Yeah.
So it goes on till now.
Yeah, it should be until now, and I think this is something that, as we've said, you know, it relates to the actions. It doesn't relate to first. I can't change the place that I was born, because this is something that relates to the decision of my parents. And I can change the time that I was born, because it also relates not just the place but also the time. And I don't have any effects about genetics and environment, especially when I was a young kid. But when I'm growing up, and when we were saying, for example, bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, what is the idea of bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah? That I'm carrying the responsibility about the commandments, and also the daughter at the age of 12, she's carrying the responsibility. And the parents are saying there is a blessing, Baruch sheptarani meulo shezeh, blessed that I actually now not responsible. He is responsible, or she is responsible for their actions. And it's really important because when you have this statement that everyone is now, first of all, responsible for their actions, it maybe you can live your life differently from that point and on. And you know that there are things that you couldn't change, like the place that you were born, the date, maybe the environment. You can't choose the neighborhood that you were living when you were a child, but you can decide to act as you grow up differently than other people if you don't like it, because this is your responsibility. So it really takes us to our life more and more, even today, I think, in this world. I can agree with you why this is one of the favorite chapters, because it takes you and makes your life, you know, judged by yourself, not just by God. Because when you look at yourself, you can do that. First of all, it's on you. And the other thing, as we're about to see, is that there's always a place for change, and this is also something which is important here in this chapter. Yes, Victor, bevakasha.
There used to be a preacher. His name is J. Vernon McGee. He taught the Bible through the Bible. He taught the entire Bible, you know, in King James Version. J. Vernon McGee, and one of his favorite verses was the soul that sinneth, it shall die, right here in verse 20. So it reminds me of him, J. Vernon McGee. The soul that sinneth, it shall die, in King James.
Beautiful, beautiful, and I think
Ellie?
this. Yes.
You kind of frees us up too, you know, when you have that burden on you, that you're paying for the sins of your father.
We've lost you, dear friend.
Oops. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just such a relief when you know you're not having to pay for the sins of the fathers, and that it gives you a freedom, and you can just be responsible. Oh, right now?
Unfortunately, you're cutting off, Sharon.
Oh.
Oh, can you write us in the chat box? We will be able to read it. Thank you, dear friend. Toda rabba. And let's continue with more words that relates to the ability that we have to change. And coming back to dear Doug, bevakasha.
The Harasha Ki Yashuv Mikol Chatotav Asher Asa V'Shamar Et Kol Hukotai Asa Mishpat Utzdaka Utzedeka Chayo Yichya Lo Yamut Kol Sha'av Asher Asa Lo Yizachru Lo Betzidkato Asher Asa Yichya Echefotz Mot Ra'ah Neum Adonai Elohim Halo Beshuvo Vid Rachav Bechaya.
Yefemo, excellent. And it's not just relates to personal responsibility, it also relates to the idea that every day you can change your actions. If you were wicked, it doesn't mean that you cannot change. If you will change your behavior, you won't be put to death, you will live. because God is saying, do you think that I want to kill everyone to make the wicked die? No, I want that the people will return from his ways, from his evil ways, to be good person. And I think that one of the beautiful things that I've learned from this chapter is that, every day when we wake up in the morning, we have two things that we can do. First of all, we can learn more and we be more knowledgeable, and also we can do better. And even if we had the worstest day before, and we think, oh, what have I done? No, we can change. And this is a beautiful way, that gives you confidence that you can change your life every moment, and you can grow up every moment. It doesn't relate to what you've done until now. It always relates to what you can do from now and on. Now, of course, people are doing bad things in the world, but God is giving here always a rope that can save us and change us here, that we can do better and we need to do better. And this is something which is dramatic, because it's not just saying you are responsible and that's it. You're responsible also to make it not static. You can make it dynamic. You can change in every moment. And this is a revolution here, that is said. Yeah, of course.
Thank you. As we were discussing this, it just reminds me, yes, we have a choice. And unfortunately, mankind, we have a tendency to make bad choices. And I was just reminded about Isaiah 53, verse 6. And it says that all of us, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned in his own way. But the Lord has caused the iniquity of us all to fall on him. The one that Isaiah 53 is regarding. So even if, we can't find our way back, he can find us. He can, I just thought that, our choice is a good thing. I think that the best thing we can all do is to do that, to return, yeshuv, to turn back. So that choice in this instance is, to me, the greatest choice. That's to remember and then to return. There you go. Thank you.
I agree. I really agree with you, Claire, that we have this chance to change ourselves. And if you're with us, let's see these verses also. Go ahead.
Okay. Uvshuv tzadik mitzdachato va'asa avel kakol hatoevot asher asa harasha ya'aseh v'chai kol tzedkotav asher asa lo tizkarna Ba'ma'alo asher ma'al uvchatato asher chata bam yamut Va'amartem lo yitaken derek Adonai Shim'una Beit Israel Hadarki lo yitaken halo darkeken lo yitkenu beshuv tzadik mitzdakato va'asa avel umet alehem va'avlo asher asa yamut.
Excellent. And it goes also for the other direction. If you are a righteous person, but you started to commit sins and do abomination as the evil has done, you are not going to be end your life in good ways. No, you are going to be put to death. So it walks also to the direction of being just, from being just to being wicked or to be evil. And if you said to yourself, this is not the way of God, it couldn't be, it's not equal, And God is saying, do you think my way is not equal? No, your way is unequal. Your way is not something that I can accept. Since every day you can change, don't change to be a bad person. Don't be evil, even if you've done good things in the beginning of your life. No, continue to be good. Continue to be responsible. Continue to be just, because this is the only way that I can accept. And I can accept also evil that becomes righteous. I cannot accept just person that becomes evil. No, this is something that I cannot. And we can see that God is not just giving here the new rule or the new way, is enter also to the thoughts of the people, what they would say, and he says, no, this is what I say. Your way of thought is not correctly if you think like this. And it's beautiful because it gives you that the message here is loud and clear, and it's one: responsibility and change and hope every moment. Let's see more from these beautiful words. And Clancy, we started with you, and I want you also to read one more time, bevakasha.
Thank you. Okay. Uvishuv Rasha Merosh Ato Asher Vaya As Mishpat Utse Da Ha. Is that right? I just fall over that one. Who et nafsho ye kat ye vayir vayashav mikal hosha ab asher asha ayo vehe ye let me see yik ye lo yamut amru beit veshora el Israel lo yataken Derek Adonai Adebal Lo Yit Kenu Beit Israel Alo Dar Keken Lo Yit Ken.
Beautiful, יפה מאוד, Clancy, תודה רבה רבה. And one more time, what we can see from these verses is that if the wicked is going to change his way, God will give him the ability, the opportunity to live. And if the people would say, no, this is not the correct way, God said, no. One more time, this is not correct, your ways. God is giving a chance every day, and we must accept it and understand it and behave like this. And if we have a chance every day, let's not continue to do evil things. No, let's try to make ourselves better. And with these beautiful words, as we're about to see now, God is ending this chapter with Ezekiel. לכן איש כדרכיו אשפוט אתכם בית ישראל, נאום אדוני אלוהים. שובו והשיבו, return and also others, והשיבו מכל פשעיכם, ולא יהיה לכם למכשול עוון. השליכו מעליכם, away את כל פשעיכם אשר פשעתם בם, ועשו לכם לב חדש ורוח חדשה. We've seen the new covenant or New Testament in Jeremiah. Now we have new heart, new spirit. ולמה תמותו בית ישראל? כי לא אחפוץ במות המת נאום אדוני אלוהים, והשיבו וחיו. What a beautiful chapter we had today. This is the transplant of the new heart and the new spirit. Maybe the first one that we can see here. We've seen New Covenant or New Testament, but here we have new heart. And God is saying you have the chance to do it. You can do it. And people just have to say, we can, yes, we can, as Obama mentioned a few years ago, but not in a joke, in practice, we can do it. We have the ability to change. And with these beautiful chapters, with just beautiful words, I would say to the dear friends here, many, many thanks for joining today. It's a pleasure to teach you, to be with you, to learn with you. And I hope all of you would have a great weekend with the help of God. Next week, Ezekiel 23 is with us. And thank you very much, and Shabbat Shalom. I hope that we will be able to meet next week, the same place, the same time. I hope that this makes us less lonely and more happy. And Toda Rabba from Israel. Shabbat Shalom.
תודה רבה, שבת שלום.
Shabbat shalom.